Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
But rather seek ye the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
All right, first and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. And what I want to get into this morning, is just giving thanks, all right, for the charity, that you brothers and you sisters show. Anything that you do to help the ministry is greatly appreciated, because at the end of the day, we're here for salvation, okay? We're here to become, all right, to be conformed to righteousness through this word, to allow this word to wash us, okay? And within the ministry, we know, that it takes resources to get particular things done, okay? The scriptures say money is a defense, and anything that you sisters, all right, you brothers, you believers, anyone watching, that's a follower of this word, anything that you do is greatly appreciated, even if it's not money, because it's beyond money. Some, brothers, send gifts, some sisters send gifts, which is greatly appreciated, and it's a faith booster, for the brothers to keep teaching, man, to keep going, to keep, building in the spirit. Now, when you read 1 Corinthians 12 and 27, it says, now ye are the body of Hamashiach, and members in particular. And the Most High have set some in the church, first apostles, secondarily prophets, thirdly teachers, after that miracles, then gifts of healing, helps, governments, diversity. And it wasn't, something that we pick and chose, all right, to do. It was something that was our lot, the prophets, the teachers, okay, the brothers that's in the healing, okay, the miracles, the testimonies that brothers have. This brothers in their lot, the helps, okay, that's the believers that's in their lot. Everyone is in their lot, all right, to do what, man? To aid the body, to grow the body, okay? And it's a beautiful thing. Now, just to bag up what I said earlier, okay? This Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 12. It said, for wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, okay? So money, the resource that we use, okay, within this society, okay, to make things more convenient, and it's a resource that we can use to make the ministry more convenient, okay? And at the same time, the Most High has put brothers in situations to where we can fend for ourselves for the most part, and we're not here, trying to extort, or play on your emotions to, do a money grab. This ain't what this is about. Whatever you give, whenever you give it is appreciated. We're not here to shake you down in the spirit. A lot of times the Lord, comes through for brothers, man. And sometimes it's in the form, through you brothers and sisters, man. Reading on, and it says that wisdom, give his life, all right, to them that have it. And see, this wisdom is doing what, man? Guiding us to immortality, man. Okay? This wisdom is way above any material thing. You know? And Yahweh Shema Shai has raised up men, as the scriptures say, pastors after his own heart, that's going to feed his sheep knowledge and reality, man. You know, and not being corrupted, you know, by these temporal things, man. Because even this whole money system, this whole economy is temporal. You see, we use it now, okay, because this is the system that we, all right, live in, man. Okay, but we all should be looking beyond this place, man. You know. Now, when you go here, because in the spirit, when you go to Matthew 10 and 13, it says, and if the house, so I started at 12, it says, and when you come into a house, salute it, okay? And if the house be worthy, let your peace come up on it. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return unto you. And see, back then, you know, the apostles, the disciples had to physically go out, you know, from house to house, you know, teaching, you know. And you will have certain believers that will let them in and receive the word. And you have those that didn't. And this time you have the YouTube, okay? Because when you open up these videos, or what a salute, you know. Hey, if you are watching these videos from your house, wherever you're watching from, pretty much you're letting the prophets in your house, man. You know, because we in the time to just be letting people in your house now. Okay, it's a different time. That's why you have the web. Okay, and you're receiving, you know, the word through the prophets. Okay, and the true prophets, you know, that are received by the believers, man. There's a peace that abides on those households, man. You know, and we're gonna get it at the end. We're gonna explain in a minute through a precept. So, spiritually, okay, you have believers that are letting the true prophets, you know, within their house, man. Okay, in the spirit. Okay, now you go to Matthew chapter 10, verse 40. It says, he that receiveth you, receiveth me. So if you receive the prophets, the true prophets that are sent, okay, forth by Yahushua, you receive Yahushua. And if you receive Yahushua, let's read, it says, he that receiveth you, receiveth me, and he that receiveth me, receiveth him that sent me, which is the Most High. Okay? He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. Okay? There's a reward for the whole body, whatever your lot is, man. Okay? Whether you're an apostle or a help. And there's going to be different ranks, you know, in the kingdom. Okay? But the reward is going to be great. Okay? Beyond what we can fathom and imagine, man. You see, there's a great reward coming for the body. All right? And let's prove it. You know? So the water, for all that you brothers, okay, and you sisters do, man. You know, from 1 penny to, you know, $1,000, you know, to water. You know, from gifts, whether it's just your obedience, whatever it is. You know? This is the book of Revelations. But before I get that, let me get this in, I believe there's Luke. You know, to the book of Luke chapter 21. This is Luke 21:1. It says, and he looked up and saw the rich man casting their gifts into the treasury. And he saw also a certain poor widow casting into the two mites. And he said of truth, I say unto you that this poor widow have cast in more than they all. For all these have of their abundance cast in unto the offerings of the Most High. But she of her penury have cast in all the living that she had. Okay? So it's a mindset thing. When that's why Yahushua said she give more than they all, because it wasn't a dollar amount. Okay, it was her mindset. You know, she was willing to sacrifice, okay, a portion of her living, you know, for the church, man, for the ministry, for, you know, to the Most High. Okay, because pretty much we're all pretty much just making a living. You know, we don't have just surplus of money. You know, just millions laying around somewhere, man. You know, we go to work to make a living, man. Okay, to pay bills, okay, food, and, you know, maybe a little extra left over, you know. So, you know, you brothers and sisters that are giving out, you know, of your livings, you know, is they're smiled upon from on high, you know. And like I say, this is not a video to guilt anyone into trying to give more, you know. This is just, you know, thanks to those that are doing what they're doing, you know, because everybody got to be fully persuaded in their own mind, you know. And like I said, we're not opportunists, you know, and looking at the sheep as a come up, you know. Hey, if we can do without, man, hey, something like recently you had, you know, brother asked if we needed, you know, some money, you know, to get some water down here. You know, and I told the brother we was good, man. You know, the Most High, you know, the Most High performed some miracles, man. You know, he made sure that we was good. You know, things came in, you know, out of nowhere. You know, resources came in out of nowhere. So, you know, we was good. You know, there was no sense of, you know, the brother sending anything, because, hey, we all in need, man. You know, so there's no sense of putting unnecessary strain on anyone. You know, like I said, we're not opportunists, man. Okay, and we're not here for your material things, man. You know, your obedience. Okay, just see a brother, you know, to see a sister being conformed to righteousness. That's the payoff, man. You know, anything else is extra. Okay, but there's a reward coming, you know, for us all if we endure. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. It says, "And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they shall be judged." Okay, and the Lord's anger is rising in the earth, man. Judgment is finna come, okay, upon these nations, man. Beginning with Esau, Edom. "And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, okay, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great." And that's everybody, man. That's of the elect. Okay, from the top apostles, you know, to the helps. Okay. And how Shai is coming back with rewards, man. Beginning with immortality, man. Okay. And then it says, "And them that fear thy name, small and great, and should destroy them which destroy the earth." All right, which is Esau, Edom. Okay. So that's the point. I just wanted to bring that out, you know, the water, you know, for all that you brothers, okay, and you sisters do, man. You know, it's greatly appreciated. Till next time I say shalom. Kwame Yashala, Bob, DTA soon, shalom.